After the Orioles hand the Blue Jays a win last night, and in the video, I was happy they won the game, sure, but wasn't ecstatic because they didn't really win the game, and they showed their true colors today, losing 6-1 to the Baltimore Orioles and losing the series 3-1. The Orioles, the better team, win this series again. And once again, the Blue Jays offense can't do squat. They had 3 hits yesterday. They had 5 hits today. The Orioles had 15. And watching the Blue Jays play right now is just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. I'll give you a number real quick. The Jays have 13 hits in the last 3 games. Okay? Awful. Ryan Mountcastle has 12. Or is it 11? 11 or 12 in the series. Not sure that's one more game, but that's one guy. Obviously, he's a Jays killer, but my God. And you know what? I'm going to put it pretty simple to everybody watching, whether it's an Oriole fan or a Jays fan. It's all about the approach at the plate for me. It's all about the approach. I watch Adley Rutschman, who, just over a full year into the big leagues, is already the leader of the Baltimore Orioles, and rightfully so. An incredible catcher, defensively, just an incredible game caller. And I watched his at-bat against Genesis Cabrera there late in the game, and it led to a single from him. Cabrera threw some great pitches, some great sliders, fastballs up and away, but he was battling, fighting. Then got the one miss from Cabrera as a slider on the inner half, middle in, and he turns on it and drills it for a base hit. An incredible approach, knew what he was looking for, waited for it, fouled off the tough pitches, and got a hit. Great for him. It's a great at bat. Ryan Mountcastle, guys on first and third, less than 2 out, drives the ball to right center field, gets the sacrifice fly to score. That's the only time he got out today, but obviously doesn't count as an 0 for. He hit 4 for 4 today. Because what else is new with Ryan Mountcastle against the Toronto Blue Jays? And then I watched the Blue Jays at bats. In the 5th inning, Vladdy takes 2 strikes on the outer half. Great pitches from Jack Flaherty, who looked phenomenal today. And then he flails at a ball in the dirt. Just awful 3-pitch AB. You might as well not even pick up the bat. See you later. And then he almost slams his bat down. Then George Springer hits a soft line drive to center field, caught by Ryan McKenna, and George Springer gives me the whole, oh my God. And I'm like, those are the leaders of the Blue Jays right now. And I'm watching how Adley Rutschman, albeit, yes, both teams are in very different spots right now and how they're feeling. But my God, it's night and day. And sure, the Jays don't have Bo Bichette, but this ain't a one-player fix. It's been happening all year long. The Jays don't get many offensive opportunities, but when they do get those opportunities, they don't capitalize. They had 2 opportunities today to capitalize on runs. First in the very first inning, right? Whit Merrifield with a single, Brandon Belt with a walk. 2 on, nobody out. Vladdy drills one to center field, but of course it's caught by Ryan McKenna. But Merrifield moves up, runners in the corners, 1 out. Springer, strikeout. Chapman, strikeout. You get nothing. What else is new? Sure, Vladdy gets the bloop single there in the bottom half of the 6th inning to make it a 3-1 game. Then you have the bases loaded and 1 out. But us Jays fans, at least watching right now, I can't say are tortured because I'm talking to Orioles fans as well. And they know torture. Which has been the Orioles ever since, since Rutschman came up. Every time before that, it's been awful for the last 4 or 5 years or whatever it's been. So they know torture. But I'm talking about watching this team and actually having expectations for this team has been torture. Because bases loaded, 1 out, tying run in scoring position. I'm sitting back in my seat, not even cheering, not even feeling any good vibes. Because I know what's going to happen. Chapman strikes out. Kirk flies out. Inning over. You get nothing. What else is new? It's been the story all year long. Then I watch an at-bat in the 7th inning. Espinal comes on to pinch hit. He's facing the lefty Colomb on the mound. And if you're down by... they were only down by 2 at the time. It was a 3-1 game in the 7th. Wasn't it? I don't know. Maybe Espinal came out in the 8th. I don't know. Something like that. But either way, he came up. You need base runners. So he swings to the first pitch and the ball up and in off the plate and he flies out to left. I don't care how deep he hit the damn ball. He was still out. Still a useless at bat and it was 1 pitch. That's your approach coming off the bench. I don't understand it. I don't get it. They don't have an approach. They're not playing for each other. I don't know what is happening offensively. Well, I know what's happening offensively. They're just not very good offensively. And they did not go out and address it. We talked about it in the Game 1 video. Jack Flaherty was a perfect fit for the Orioles. They got the starting pitching. They didn't have to overextend for a guy like Dylan Cease and whatnot. They got that guy. He pitched well today. Their offense is already great, so you added a starting pitcher, which was a thing of need. What did the Blue Jays need? A middle-of-the-order power bat. What did they not get? The only thing they didn't get, middle of the order power bat, where Teoscar Hernandez, Tommy Pham, guys like that were there. Are those guys saviors of this team? No. Will they make this team better? Yes. And they didn't do anything about it. Sure, I love the Jordan Hicks ad. I really do. But you gotta have a lead to see the guy out there. And to do that, you have to score some runs and get leads. And Paul DeJong, sure, he may be a great glove, but that trade would have never been made if Bo Bichette did not get hurt. So I don't know what else to say, guys. I really don't. But it's been the story all year long. This team is pitiful to watch. The Orioles are first place in the American League East, and that's where they should be. And now the Blue Jays go to Fenway Park for a 3-game set where they have not beat the Red Sox once this year. Not one time. And it looks like, I want to try and confirm with the interwebs, but it looks like Davis Schneider is getting called to the big leagues. Let me try and get this. Let me try and see if I can find this. Nothing's been confirmed. I can't figure it out, guys. I just can't figure it out. But I saw somewhere that Davis Schneider was getting the call to the big leagues. And I'm like, why not, right? Biggio and Espinal stink. So give this kid a shot. He's got a 960 OPS in the minor leagues. He's got 21 home runs down there, 70 odd walks, an on-base percentage of like over 415. Give him a shot. What hurts it going to do? But if we're throwing this guy into Fenway Park, here you go, kid. Throw you right in the fire right away. And I'm excited to see him because he's had a great year, and his entire minor league careers look great. And he's a former 24th round pick, giving you Kevin Pillar vibes. But he's not the savior of this team. The savior of this team are the guys who are supposed to be good. The Vladdies, the Springers, I don't want to say Whit Merrifield because he wasn't expected to be great, but he has been. Matt Chapman, a guy who's looking for a big payday this offseason. Dalton Varsho getting pinch hit left and right. I don't know why. Kirk, for God's sakes. Somebody wake up. Last year was Bo Bichette at the end of August in Pittsburgh. He carried the Jays to that series sweep. Then it bled through the lineup, and they end up making the playoffs out of it. We need somebody to take the bull by the horns and drag this team to get their offense going. But you're over 110 games into the season, and no one's done it. So what's going to change now? I don't know. But if this team wants to do anything, it's got to change now. Because if you go into Fenway Park and you don't win another game against the Red Sox and you get swept at Fenway, you will then be out of the playoffs, a game back, and the Red Sox have the tiebreak. You go into Fenway and you sweep the Red Sox, let's say. You have a 5-game lead over the Sox. This series has so many implications. Get it done. And as I said in the Orioles game after game 2, I don't care how you do it, win ball games. And I'm going to leave it at that. Oriole fans, I want to say one thing before I wrap it up. I don't know if anybody's here at the end of the video, Oriole fan-wise, but if you are, I want to thank you guys for everything. You guys giving the fan page the love, the subscriber. I'm trying my best to get to 10K subs. It's been a dream since I started this page like 7 or 8 years ago, or actually might even be longer than that now. It's been a long time coming, and we are getting closer to 10K, and I might get emotional when it gets there. But Oriole fans have been great this season supporting the page, because I try to be a baseball fan as well, and I got nothing against the Orioles. It's, like I said in the video like the last couple of days, if you're the Yankees or the Red Sox or the Rays, yeah, I'm going to hate you. But the Orioles are a good team, a young team that's been through the ringer and back. They deserve the AL East title right now, and it looks like they're going to get it. Well deserved. Now, I think we play them one more time before the end of the regular season, so I'll talk to you Oriole fans then, unless you want to stay around and watch my stuff and help me out. That'd be great. But if not, that's totally fine. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game today, as a Jays fan and an Orioles fan, you loved it, smack the like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video. Thoughts on the game. Would you not like from the Toronto Blue Jays today? Because there was quite a bit not to like. Discord, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, or X, whatever the hell it's called now. All that stuff is down below, so follow up there. You guys not done so already. And I will talk to you guys game 1 against the Red Sox at Fenway Park tomorrow night. Alek Manoah, James Paxton. That's the pitching matchup tomorrow night at 7:10 there. We'll see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and definitely not this game today. We'll talk to you guys then.